Good afternoon, everybody. Hello! New week, new week, new week, new week, new me, new game that I'm gonna be bad at. Hello! Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hello! How are you all? Surprise! I'm playing War Thunder today. Uh I don't know why they would conscript a little girl failure like me, but it is what it is. I will do my best. I'll do what I must. I'm big and strong. Hi Fang, welcome in. You better be prepared for 100+ squats today. I am fully prepared for 200 squats. I absolutely believe that we're gonna blow past 200. We'll see. We can do a squat count on the street as we go. Hi, Potato. Welcome in. Hi, Pixie. I love you. Thank you for 5 months. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry. No, I'll make it happen. I will literally have it on screen for everyone to gander at. The squats are gonna be a mistake. Is it really, Sturma? I know you have a lot of hours in the game. I see people who have over 1,000 hours telling me to turn back. Ooh, how bad is it?
Oh snap, it's already
Hi,
been
Marks.
7 months.
Thank you for 7 months. Thank you. And Jay, thank you for 19. Yes. You should really cap the squats at like 100 or something. I mean, we can start doing squat equivalents. I can start doing like sit-ups or something if we want to change the muscle group. But I wanna I wanna stay true to my word. Should I change it to 10 and not 15? What are we thinking? 5? No, you guys are too nice. Well, 5 doesn't have the same spunk, of double digits. I need to be offering some clickbait in this
14
title.
months with this wonderful community.
Hello!
Also chat
Hi,
as a
Dew.
reminder, if you have
Thank you for
access to
14
classified
months.
military documents, please keep them in the proper places. You yix bless.
Don't get me fired. Thank you. Thank you. Well after the amount of deaths gets into the triple digits, there is no way that I will be dying over 100 times. We don't even have that kind of airtime. Squats for every death is insanity. But okay, listen. A heart to heart. I'm compensating a little bit, okay? I know my limitations. I'm not fully confident in my ability to play the game well enough that it's even entertaining. So I have to, find other ways to sugarcoat everything and make it fun. I'm employed. I have an employer. Okay. We can, I guess we'll do 10. 10. I'll change it to 10. There we go. That's compromise enough, yeah? 2 hours, 5 deaths every 10 minutes or so. Okay. 10 squats. Surely I can do 600 squats until... Maybe some alcohol on a Monday evening? I may be a streamer, but I'm not that unemployed. If you're committed, then no takebacks. Okay, I'm determined. I think I can do it. I think I can make 10 per death. Surely. Better start shopping for a wheelchair now. Nuh-uh. Mm, um, no, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll, that'll give me the incentive to play the game and survive. It'll be good for morale, you know? How long are we betting that she'll start to regret it? I won't. Eh. Hi, Valdo. Hello. uh, I'll make it work. I promise. We will make it work. If my knees or my butt gives out halfway through, then we will find an alternative, but we will keep it going. I haven't worked out today, you guys. I need this. I need to put it together. Also, speaking of, this is our first week where I'll be going back to Sunday streams, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'll be back this Sunday starting. And now, hi Diggs, no alternative. Pain means gains. I agree with you. You know, my entire community is trying to be more empathetic and understanding, but I need tough love to grow. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what I would do with Sundays and Mondays. I wish I could just do like straight Saturday to Tuesday. It depends on my health, but that's really what I would like to do, and like have Thursday in the middle and then have Wednesdays and Fridays off, and then we'd have like a nice neat 5-day week. That would be my ideal if we could make it work in the coming months when I get on my antibiotics and see what else I can do. We'll see. Oh yeah. Did you get it? Oh, so for the last month and a half, I can finally say it now. I have been taking Yuppie to puppy kindergarten. That's why Sundays have been preoccupied for the last month and a half. I've been taking my daughter to school, kindergarten, and it's been a lot of fun. But the only reason I bring this up, actually, is that I spent the last 7 weeks building all this rapport with the fellow pet owners as well as the trainers in the class, right? I've been talking to them. We've been sharing our pets with each other, sharing our stories with each other. I've been, basically I've been treating those fellow pet parents like they're my classmates. And I did so well until yesterday. I did all that work, to be respected until the end of the last class. I got flustered because Yuppie had an accident and she peed and she got it over the fabric that was dividing each puppy's cubicle. And I was embarrassed because if it's just the ground, you only have to clean the ground, you just wipe it up. But if it's on the fabric, then they have to take down and wash the whole thing. I was embarrassed. I left after saying goodbye to everyone with my Yuppie and my Yuppie certificate of graduation in hand. I left first out of the class because most other parents had questions. I got in my car. I was a little bit flustered. And while driving away, I ran over the curb right outside the window. Like, I ran over the curb as I pulled out of the parking lot, and I park right outside the dog training center where the windows are on full blast. Everyone else was still in there, and I could see from my rear view mirror the entire building and everyone inside turning their heads to look at me as I sped off. Yippee!
You're a tragedy.
7 weeks of building rapport freaking ruined. They all looked. They all knew it was my car and me because it was literally right outside the window. I parked smack in front, in the middle of all the parking spaces across from right at the sidewalk that the puppy kindergarten was at. Everyone looked. Everyone looked. Yippee! Yes?
Here's the real question though. Did you leave because you didn't have any questions, or did you leave because you were trying to escape your own embarrassment?
The latter. I left first because I was embarrassed that Yuppie had made an accident. And then my embarrassment from the accident caused me to skid the curb. I don't know what to say about myself. You know what else is funny? Puppy kindergarten is technically supposed to be the first step. After 6 months, your dog matures into a teenager, and then there's subsequent training that you can get for your dog then. But guess what? After what happened last night, I will no longer be going to the same business to take my Yuppie to teenager class. I can never step foot in that neighborhood ever again. Not me, not Yuppie, not my car. You're gonna deprive your daughter of an education? There's places in my city as well. I don't have to. The only reason I'm coping, by the way. But the only reason that I took my Yuppie somewhere so far, was because of the timing. I realized that like if I didn't get her into a class right away, we would be missing out on our socialization window as a little baby. And that was the only place that was offering classes like starting that weekend and not in January. So at least for the teenage classes, they have more headroom and a greater span of time that I can kind of be casual and actually find a place closer to me for. But I can never go there again. And it's so sad because I really like them. And they were trying to advertise their teenage classes to us too, right before ending, which makes sense, right? And I was like so excited about it as they were talking. They gave us brochures and I was reading that shit front and back. And then that happened. And I can never go there again. like the visual image of looking in my rear window in the night, seeing the doggy daycare as the only place brightly lit, and all like 12 people inside suddenly staring at me with like blank faces. That is a formative memory. I will remember that image for the rest of my life. That was how they looked at me, like, huh? God. Like, I will legitimately never come back from this. I don't know. Formative memory at 42. Shut up. Wait, what happened? I went to classes with a whole group of people. I talked to them over the span of like almost 2 months. And right on the very last day, I skidded the curb in front of all of them in my car. So I can never go back there again. And they all looked and they all knew it was me.
Wow.
So embarrassing. In my defense though, no damage on my car. So I'm okay. Hi, Kyo. Thank you for 16 months. Thank you. Yeah, literally, I lost 10 million aura. And what's even more ironic is that I'm going from being unable to drive a small passenger vehicle to having to play War Thunder today. My confidence is so built. I feel like hitting the curb like that yesterday. It was so loud, by the way. I feel like hitting it yesterday was a sign about how today's stream would go, where I would have to, you know, operate omnidirectional machinery instead of one that just goes in 3 directions or 4. So what I'm hearing is that your dad was justified all along? Cap, but also I'm embarrassed about it and I haven't told him about it. I have not informed that man of what I did yesterday. And I am not going to tell him. As long as there's no damage on my vehicle, I'm not telling him shit. Hi, Matt. Hello. Thank you for 15 whole months. Holy moly. Gra, thank you. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Huey unable to operate a fucking vehicle. Sigh. 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 Whatever. That wasn't my first rodeo with being embarrassed over Yuppie's accident, by the way. I think it was like week 4 or something. I took her in and they allow all of the puppies to play together. And my Yuppie is a little bit different. She's a very emotional dog. And while tussling with all the other small dogs, she got so excited that she peed. But the problem was, she's also a very submissive dog. So whenever other dogs play with her, she will go on her belly to try to encourage them to come over. and so they can tussle more without intimidating the other dog. I am proud of my Yuppie for that. I feel like she's really got the hang of strategically playing with people and getting other dogs to trust her. I'm proud of her. But the thing is, she got so excited while play wrestling that she started peeing. And keep in mind, she was on her belly and in a pile with 3 or 4 other dogs. And she got pee all over all of them and the floor. And all of us parents just watched.
She's just like you for real.
Definitely your dog. I'm not incontinent. Not yet. I'm I, I'm a fully functioning adult. Oh my god. She's not just like uh Yuppie is a schemer. She got to mark every puppy as her own now. I would give her that credit if she was a boy dog. But she's a girl dog. And she's people smart, but she's not that smart. Matt, I was literally, I was like flushed. My whole face, it felt flushed. And I'm very pale, so it's really embarrassing. I was just apologizing profusely, to the whole room in general. Like standing up, looking at everybody and saying, I'm so sorry. And everyone was really, really nice about it. I, I, I still won't be able to take that out of my mind for a long time. I got turned into a tomato shrimp? That's not true. I I turned into a cooked shrimp. uh Man, it's been a lot of fun. I learned a lot. There's and like getting to see other people's dogs is really fun too. I just wish I didn't ruin my entire experience by doing something so cringe at the end. Ah! What was that? Whoa, why did the game reset? I didn't even watch it. What's going on? I don't I don't understand. The game's been on standby for an hour. Why did it suddenly start going at 100% volume? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was. I opened the game and it was still on the regular screen. Is that a bug? I'm so sorry for scaring you guys again. My volume is at 50% in the game. I don't know why it would gaslight me like that. It was reminding you, it was like, is that how War Thunder keeps people hooked? Oh, man. Mm. Uh, I also, okay, but before we move on to the game, I, I also took Yuppie for the first time yesterday out to an off-leash doggy park. Her very first time. And man, I am so happy that I got a dog. It allows you to literally talk to so many people. And I was actually quite surprised because I definitely feel isolated because of what I do, and I'm a VTuber. I don't do all that much, but I, not to brag or anything, but I was like greeting and talking to a lot of dog owners at that park, and I realized a lot of dog owners are actually quite introverted. Jay, shut up! Shut up! Brag. I, I don't know. Like, I felt like I felt like a lot of there were a lot of young people there who are my age. Like older folks are generally totally fine, but like young people who go there with their dogs are often come off like kind of awkward, and even like they come up like they actually want to talk, and you have to like kind of coax them into it. And I didn't. I was kind of surprised. I felt like I belonged. Hi, Erno. Welcome in. Yui is just okay. All right.
Yippee!
Guys, just saying Yo is probably going to be doing a
At
lot of
le-
1 day MG to her table today.
At least 10 damage. At least 10 damage. How dare you? The cope is in. Ah! You guys can. I can't have anything. um. Yuppie made a friend though. She met another miniature doodle, and he was the sweetest thing, and they had so much fun at the park together. They were like, Yuppie was really shy at first, but she warmed up to him, and they had so much fun, and I was so happy. And the other dog's owner and I seemed to be about the same age, so we were both obsessed with trying to take pictures together. Uh, and it was really funny because we were taking turns, like trying to bait both the dogs over with with something for them to focus on, so they would sit still together, and then she could take the photo, and then we would swap, and she would take on the role of trying to be like, so I could take my photos. It was really cute. um we also love like small dogs where I live, and there is this really lovely like Shiba Inu, like super pretty. Don't laugh at me. What are you laughing at? Not Yuppie making more friends in a week than her owner in a year. I will chew on you. I will literally eat you. I will devour. Thank you, intelligence. Um, I also experienced something a little bit scary. I don't know how it works, but um, the Shiba was incredibly friendly with my dog and the other poodle, and then this like golden retriever came in and like approached within 10 meters, and the Shiba immediately jumped her. I did not know that sheeps could be aggressive like that. They literally like jumped on each other like that. Literally latched both their jaws on each other's butts and started spinning circles while growling and wouldn't let go. And the poor owner. like there was there were no injuries or anything, which is why I'm talking about it. But like at the moment, in that moment, it was quite stressful for everyone, specifically the owners. But they got them separated, and the poor retriever had to leave. But it was in the moment, I was like, holy moly! Uh, the the sheep was like completely docile, and then suddenly not. Like you really can't predict these things. It was wild. Yeah, it was like a cold reminder that they're still dogs as much as we think they're cute and they're human-like and they don't have those quote-unquote animalistic instincts. It's a good reminder that they still do, no matter the size, no matter the breed, no matter how they've been raised. Sheep's being sleeper agents. Oh man. It was a lot of fun though. I I made a friend with the other owner. Um, and you know what? She made me realize that I I I need to take matters into my own hands to be more social. I didn't even know this because I genuinely don't talk to like enough people my age in real life who aren't like on Discord. Do you know what I mean? Who aren't just chronically on Discord or TikTok. Because you'll meet these people and you'll try to leave your contact with them, and they will straight up ask for your Instagram. It's taking me back to college. And I was like shit, I will take your handle and I will remake an account and I will send you messages when I'm home because I have not had to keep up with an app like Instagram since college. But it was also a good reminder because I like looking back, I was like, why did I even bother to have an Instagram? But like with that interaction, it was like all the memories came back to me and I was like, this is literally how most people DM'd each other. Like, but how most like normal socialized people without internet hobbies socialize. They just message each other on the more postmodern Facebook, which is Instagram. And, and I was like, whoa, wake up call for me. People will do anything except trade phone numbers, right? Right? I would have been so down to just text her. But nah, no, people prefer their apps for sure, especially if they're Zoomers. Yippee!
Wait. Yo goes outside. That's
Okay,
not what the Wikipedia says.
listen. Yes, of course I go outside. I, if I didn't before, I do now because I am a good dog mom, and I wouldn't do that to my daughter. But without my daughter, I am much more of a hermit. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta make an Instagram again and then message her and be like, hey, it's Yui. Here are the pictures I took. I'm sending them to you. But I'm also worried it might look really embarrassing because she will literally be the only person that I follow. Like, can I do that? Can I make an Instagram and just hop into someone, request to follow someone who I met once, talked a bit with, and have and expose myself to them as someone who's completely friendless when they're obviously better off? Man, I feel like it's so embarrassing. Yeah, I did say I have to make an account. I don't know. I wonder what I would name it. I guess I would just name it after my dog. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, okay. Thank you for gifting me confidence. I, 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 I will take it in stride. I will make friend. Uh, yuppie_9. Yes! mm, mm. Sigh. Okay. Alright. Hi, Violet. Wait, this is my first time on stream. Is her being 42 a joke or is it real? I'm gonna say it's real. Thank you for asking. Absolutely, thank you, Midori. Thank you. Yeah, it's real. It's real. Yes. 40, 42 years young. I'm a certified hag. Oh, what else? What else has been out? I have grievances. For 2 weeks in a row now, when driving on the highway at night, I have been tailed by cybertrucks. It's like an epidemic in my area. I went from seeing none to suddenly seeing two in a week for the first time. And then the following week, I saw one that was wrapped in chrome that made me want to throw up. And then the last 2 weeks now, on the highway, I've gotten tailed by a cybertruck, and it's so annoying because I'm a little guy. I drive my little guy car. I have a little sedan. It's average height, but I'm lower than a cybertruck, obviously, and it's stupid, straight LED strip beaming into my vehicle as I'm driving at 100 kilometers per hour pisses me off. And you know, last week when I got tailed, it was on my way to puppy kindergarten, so it was no big deal. And he left off an exit after tailing me for about 5 minutes. I was on the right side lane, by the way. I was not hogging the fast lane, just so you all know. He got off, but yesterday night, I was being tailed by the Cybertruck. It followed me off my exit, and I was like, "You bitch, I'm gonna get you." And I'm mad at him. I changed lanes once again after the exit, and he still follows me. And at that point, I'm like, "Do you have it out for me? For being poor? Using unleaded gasoline? Do you have something against me personally? For driving an entry-level sedan?" Yippee!
Legally you can throw explosives at cybertrucks.
No, Dad, you're a mod. You can't say that. You can't say that. Jay, what's wrong with you? You're a mod. You can't say that. How bulletproof are they? Really? Hi, Dylan. Welcome in. Yeah, exactly. More than being banned off my channel, blocked, reported, and unmodded. He's gonna get banned off Twitch for saying that. Anywho, at this point, the Cybertruck has tailed me, literally tailgated me off the highway onto the main road and has followed my lane. He has been shifting his lane to be behind me. And then I turn off into the residential street and he still followed me. And it was at this point that I realized with every subsequent turn that this Cybertruck is my neighbor. He continued to follow me down every small residential street into the gated community, you know, more or less, into the suburbs. And then when I had to make my final turn, which was already well into the neighborhood, he made the opposite turn. So that Cybertruck who had gotten so close to me that, by the way, that I could tell that he had a wrap on his car. It was dead of night, but he had tailgated me so closely that the LED off his own headlights were reflecting onto my car and reflecting back onto his front hood, and I could make out the color. And he had like a blue wrap. He lives in my neighborhood. What kind of wrap? I don't know anything about wraps. I just know that it was like shiny and it was like a navy, like not quite a navy blue, like a royal blue, and really shiny. It was almost like a gradient, like a royal blue to like partial like aqua a little bit, but I feel like that might have been the lighting messing with me. It was a chrome blue. I'm not sure. Let me Google. Yeah, I think it looked something like that. It was really shiny and really ugly. Yeah, okay. Um, it wasn't as shiny as some of the pictures I'm seeing on Google Images when I search up chrome blue, but it was like a little bit more matted. Sorry, matted. I'm thinking like a dog owner. It was a little bit more matte. Could you take him in a fight? D- 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 uh, d- uh, d- 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 depending on who is driving. So when's the wedding? Absolutely not. You know why? Because so far, everyone in my city who I've seen driving a Cybertruck, minus the individual yesterday who I wasn't able to make out because it was at night, has been a Chinese man in his 50s. I have seen Cybertrucks in my city so far 3 times. And 2 out of 3 times when I looked at who was driving, it was like an old Chinese guy. Yeah. I wouldn't have expected that either. I would have expected like Cybertruck fanatics to be like either rich kids in their 20s or like fanatics in their 30s or 40s. But like both these gentlemen were clearly in their 50s at least. And it, uh if that guy in the chrome blue Cybertruck was also a middle-aged Chinese gentleman, I don't know what to say. My ancestors would be very disappointed in him. I feel like his ancestors would be very disappointed. You know what else annoys me generally? Not to like get too much into specifics or to get into any of the politics that surround Tesla, but it annoys me so much beyond the lighting and the size that cybertrucks tailgate me. Because what do you think you're doing? If you crash into me, I think it's gonna be so much worse off for you than it is for me. I have seen videos about the structural integrity of the Cybertruck, and it does not look good to me, right? And on top of that, I think this is more
I don't
objective.
think it's tailgating if you're going 20 under the limit.
I don't, not on the highway. I don't dare do that. At least I understand that if you're on the highway, like driving severely under the speed limit is actually a risk to your own safety. Even beyond the fact that the Cybertruck itself has questionable structural integrity, it's the fact that it is an incredibly expensive car. I just don't know if you were actually mad at my driving for any reason. Why would you put your $100,000 vehicle at risk because you're a little bit impatient? Especially against a car that you know is worth so much less. You know what? You know what rule of thumb I follow when I'm at a really busy parking lot? I love finding a space that's like in between a Porsche and a BMW for the sake of my own car. Because one, I know that both of those drivers are gonna take extra care not to do anything to hurt my vehicle because their vehicle costs so much more and it would cost a lot more to repair. And also, if anyone is coming over to tap into that car, you know, between a luxury vehicle and a little sedan like mine, who do you think they're gonna pick? Do you have a dash cam, Yui? Yes. Yes. Come on, it's me. It's my driving skills. How could I not have a dash cam? For a driver like me, not having a dash cam is like not having insurance. No, my dad, my dad installed a dash cam on my car from day one. he brought, this is true. He brought the brand new dash cam to the dealership.
I've seen the cheaper cars' windows smashed and robbed more than the nice cars. At least in my area, I feel like people avoid the nicer cars.
I get why they would avoid Teslas, actually, because they have cameras. But I don't know about other higher-end vehicles. Really not my forte. But it's mostly. I see what you mean. In my case, the area I live in is fairly safe. I'm more scared of bad drivers than I am of having my car broken into. And the bad drivers include myself. But I have to assume that like people with more expensive cars will take care not to damage their fancy vehicles and also collateral mine in the process. Yeah, my dad literally brought the dash cam wires and all in a little baggie when we went to pick up my car for the first time. He installed it and had it on before we left the dealership. we drove out of that place with the dash cam recording. He knew. Nice thing about regular Teslas is the amount of cameras. I find that I totally agree. Um, I wouldn't get a Tesla, but that feature in and of itself I think is very cool, and I think more companies should adopt or just having like an integrated like built-in dash cam. But that might be tricky if it breaks. I don't know how it works. Don't listen to me. I'm a baby. Yeah. No. Two, thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Is this for my car repair fund in case I ever crash it into a curb again? Thank you. Thank you very much, Ju. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think most people I knew own Model 3s as well. Wow. Hi!
I know this is parasocial and cringe, but can you thank your parents? Because of them you exist. Without you the world would be significantly duller and less bright. We are all benefiting from you being here. I wish you all the best things in this world.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much. That's really sweet. Thank you. I will thank my parents for you tonight. And they're gonna be really creeped out. But I'll do it anyway because it's funny. Thank you. Thank you very much again, everyone, and you. Hello, You're very funny, Dead Space. Oh, you were on Anon. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for outing you like that. I didn't see that you did it anonymous. Oh my god, I just broke HIPAA. I should be fired. I broke HIPAA. Yippee.
Headpat time you yicks headpat, give a headpat to your
I
account for me
doxed a
too,
viewer
yicks headpat.
on a sponsored stream. I'm so fired. I'm so fired. Oh, what a day. Thank you very much, Asilos. I hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Or unhappy Monday. I'm very sorry. Agent, thank you for 8 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for 8 months at tier 3. I really, that's a lot. Thank you. How did you get me while I was drinking water again? It's the same person. It's the same person. How? Can I dox you with your permission? May I, please?
How very appropriate for war
How did you
thunder.
get me while I was drinking same He's 91143. You should go buy a lottery ticket. Make the best of your 3 for 3. You know what I mean? And then come back and then give me $10 from your lottery winnings as my royalty for exposing your good luck. You know what I mean? Oh no, I don't mean I actually doxed you, Dead Space. Don't worry, that was a joke. I just feel bad because you submitted on Anon and I said your name because I can still see it. I'm sorry for doing that. I hope you'll forgive me.
To be fair, is it really
Calidar, thank you
doxing when
very
bro
much for the
suddenly shot
prime.
to second place in bits?
Hey, hey. Oh yeah, that's true. I thought, okay, Hobo, because it was you, I thought you were automatically going for a gotcha against me. But you're right. You're right. I don't know how many people have picked up onto that. I don't say it, but the leaderboards still record you. We won't talk about it. We'll be quiet. How auspicious are you? I think I'm very bad.
Yippee!
I would never say that I won the lottery. But the
Me
signs
too.
might be there.
I still have to play War Thunder. I'm so cooked. Are you kidding me, Haze? Are you 1 hour into the stream? Hi, Tsuba. Welcome in. You good? No, I have a bullet wound in my abdomen. Thank you. Welcome in. Hi, Pucks. All this shit, and I still have to play War Thunder? Thank you for shooting me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I have to say, I don't think I deserve that yet. You know, the game hasn't started. I've played these games before. There were people with like 1,000 hours at the beginning of the stream telling me to leave before it was too late. Also, I can't. What is that badge next to your name, Dylan? Is that like Deceit the video game? How do you get that? That looks so cool. It's from Crates? Oh, what badge? Oh, piss off. Okay, alright. He took it off! He took it off! Stop gaslighting me. I'm a good noodle. I am a good noodle. Thank you for listening to my stories. Thank you very, very much for the hype train. I will be a good.
Wow.
I will eat you too. Okay, at least you're coming out with your full chest. Dead Space. Thank you. um okay. You know what I'm gonna do, by the way? I'm technically on the clock for a couple hours for War Thunder, but I'm just gonna play it for the entire stream today because I need to do the tutorials with you guys as I go along. I am not confident whatsoever in my ability to raw dog this game. God, I said I was gonna commit to stop saying raw dog after my mods explained to me what it meant, and I still said it. They explained to me what it meant, and then I forgot. But okay, what I mean by RDing is just going in without any guidance, like going in fresh without any awareness, any training, you know, like without any prep, right? Like going in Going in blind. Exactly. That's what I mean. I didn't know. I saw people like on Twitter on the internet using. Yes. I saw people on the internet using it. So I took it. I surmised what it meant. I just didn't know the deeper context to where it came from. Yeah. Raw dogging life is where I saw it from. Something like that. Exactly. Okay, I'll stop saying it. I'm gonna stop saying it. I'll be better.
Wow.
No! Anon, you coward. Give that sub with your full chest out. How dare you? How dare you be a coward and a fool? Anonymously gifting to Rondog. Yeah, you think you're funny? Make that joke with your whole chest, boy. Yui, check email, see if you're still sponsoring. I'm so sorry, War Thunder. Man. Okay. I'll be on my best behavior for the rest of today's stream. We're gonna. I'm gonna be a good noodle. Okay? Good noodle. You guys will supplement me in the process. We will have a good time today. This is now a TOS and sponsor friendly space. Hey, listen, World of Tanks said I did a good job, so I'm feeling okay. My goal is to get bot kills in this game. I'm hoping that I get some bot lobbies in War Thunder to make myself feel a little bit better before I really start losing it against real people. Okay? Okay. I'll be right back. Thank you, and then we will get into the game. Be good, everyone. Thank you so much.